All right. All right, guys, grab your bands, put them right by your mat, and let's come have a seat and set our attention. You know, part of traveling is learning about other cultures and other people, which makes us more expansive and more understanding of one another. And that's really, that was a big eye-opening experience for me, because there were so many things I thought I knew about Egypt that I really didn't, including their wisdom. And they are a little bit obsessed with death, even though it's not like it used to be thousands of years ago. But I learned a really interesting Egyptian expression. They say there are no pockets in a shroud, which means you can't take it with you. Enjoy your life now. Give when you have an opportunity to give. Don't hold on to anything too tight, material stuff too tight, because in the end, you can't take it with you. There are no pockets in a shroud. I thought that was really awesome. So sit up nice and tall. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Start taking some big breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Take your shoulder blades down. Good. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Close your eyes. And just start to notice your breath. When you start to let go of things, when you open your heart and your hand a little bit more, there's something that's very releasing about it. You become lighter. Yeah, can't take it with you. Now start to breathe deep through your nose. Inhale, really full. Expanding your rib cage. Imagine your lungs and your heart having all the space. And then slowly exhale through your nose, releasing any tension in your hips. The thigh bones release closer to the earth. Until you find a nice rhythm to your breath. And then slowly open your eyes a little bit lighter, right? Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Grab your fingers, interlace your fingers, lift your arms up. Soften your elbows, take your elbows back and your shoulder blades down your back. And then extend your arms long. Oh yeah. Nice long, lifting the sides of your body long. Big inhale. Then take your right hand to the earth and reach all the way over to the right. Take your left hand behind your head, your left shoulder blade down your back, and then twist, opening up your heart towards the sky. And then back to center, different perspective, and back to the right. So inhale, shoulder blade, left shoulder blade down, opening up your heart, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. See if you can get just a little bit more movement. Maybe just a little millimeter more. Inhale, finding your edge. Shoulder blades down your back right away. Exhale, we want to start getting used to that. Inhale. Oh yeah. And exhale. One more, just like that. Inhale. And exhale all the way over. And all the way back up to center. Oh yeah. Take a breath here. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, circle your arms up. Now you're going to cross your arms so that imagining you're taking a very tight shirt up off your back. Your left shoulder is going to be higher, but you're going to pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Your elbows lead the way and open up your heart. Good. Once again, cross your forearms. Inhale, pull it up, pull it up. Your elbows are pulling up something nice and taut all the way open. Now you're going to take your left hand to the earth. And reach over to your left, opening up your heart. Good. Keep a nice length in the right side of your body. Take your right hand behind your head and open up the right side of your body, rolling your left ribs forward, right shoulder blade down, maybe looking up to the sky from the left waist. Open it up, then come back to center and all the way over to your left. Yeah. And inhale, open it up. And exhale all the way over. And inhale. Yeah. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Take two more. Like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Oh, yeah. And exhale. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And come all the way back to center. Circle your arms all the way up. And just take a nice little forward fold here, starting to get into your hip flexor, and just notice where you're starting out and breathe into it. No rush. Just remember, what are we holding on to that we can just let go of, right? And all the way up. Make your way into table pose, hands and knees. All right, let's just get our bodies ready. Good. Make your way into cat and cow. Round your back. Inhale, open your heart. Oh, yeah. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, cat and cow. So when you come into cow, when you would come into cat, I want you to lift your belly, lift the pelvic floor, remember. And inhale. Oh, and exhale. Good. Now come into a neutral spine where your shoulder blades hug together, your heart melts to the earth, your belly's back. And I want to get our shoulders connected because we're going to start working right into our shoulders. So you're going to take your right elbow back and then thread the needle, taking your right arm under your left. And then come all the way back. Inhale, right elbow back, and exhale. So you can work this into your core too. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Oh, yeah. Exhale. Come all the way back up. Take your right elbow back. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. All the way back up. And back to table. And then I want you to extend your right leg in front of you, nice and long, flexing the front right ankle, taking the right outer hip back. Really reach your heart towards your thigh bones, getting a huge stretch in the back of your hammy, but making sure your right knee and your right toes are aiming up to the sky. Yeah. Exhale, stepping into your right foot. You can circle your arms up, or you can keep your hands to the earth, and you're going to come all the way back. Exhale. And inhale. Oh, yeah. And exhale. And inhale. Take a few more just like that, as deep as you can go, making sure you're really getting as deep as you can get with your breath. You take a nice long breath. Exhale back. Inhale up. And all the way back to center, stepping into your right foot. Take your left hand to the earth and open your way into a twist, leaning back. Exhale your right hand to the earth and soften your elbows, soften your heart. Inhale, open it up. Look, what are we holding on to material, emotionally? What can we let go of? And then exhale, soften right into it. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Nice. Inhale, open. Last one, all the way back to the earth, whatever your all the way back looks like, even if it's just softening your elbows, don't get discouraged. Then take your hands to the earth and make your way right into a down dog. Oh yeah, and walk your dog. Nice little walk in the dog. Yeah, we're gonna work our hips when we come to standing. Come to a nice dog, nice stretch. And then draw your knees back to the earth. Your back and table, shoulder blades are hugged together. Lift your left elbow up. Little twist, take the shoulder blades hugging together, and then exhale, just thread the needle. And then inhale up, left elbow. And exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, elbow, and exhale. Nice and long. Take two more just like that. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Oh yeah. And all the way back to table as you extend your left leg forward, flexing your front left ankle. Taking the left outer hip back, drawing it back, soften your heart towards your thigh bone, get that deep edge to it. Exhale into it. And then inhale, come out of it, stepping into your left foot. You can lift your arms up and open your heart. Yeah. And then come all the way back, finding the rhythm of your pose. Exhale. So my two hips are so different. And I want you to notice if yours are too, and just still come to your edge. But you might go deeper in one side than in the other. And you'll just check that out without judgment. It's just an oh. Or as my girlfriend says, I'm not complaining, I'm just reporting. Okay, so just report, see what it looks like. One more inhale. Good. Oh, and all the way back to center, stepping your left foot so that your left knee is at 90 degrees. Take your right hand to the earth and open it up, big twist. Lean back. Exhale, take your hands to the earth and soften your elbows. Inhale all the way up. Exhale and soften. Inhale and open. Exhale and soften. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And last one, soften right into that. And make your way right into a lunge, lifting your back right knee, and right into a down dog. Yeah. And then you're going to heel toe your feet to your hands, just coming into a nice forward fold. Release your head, your neck. And then inhale and circle your arms all the way up. Grab your left wrist and lift. Exhale to the right. Good. Inhale back to center. Grab your right wrist and lift. Exhale to the left. Yeah. And all the way back to center and release. So you're going to widen your stance and take your toes out because we're going to come into a bit of a lunge. But I want you to circle your arms up and take your elbows back. So now we're going to actually lean forward and take our elbows back and up. Okay, and back. and up and back and up and back. But now you're going to come onto the tiptoes of your right foot and come back down, getting right into your hips. Tiptoes of your right foot. One more. Now, tiptoes of your left foot, taking your right heel back to the earth. I like to always come into the weight, bring my weight into the back of my right heel here. Good. Now you're going to come onto the tiptoes of both feet and come down and up. And you're leaning forward from the top of the pelvis and up and down and up. Now we're going to take 4 little pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way back up. And bring your feet back together, standing nice and tall. Shoulder blades down your back. So I want to start with our shoulders. And we're going to start with a loop band. If you don't have a loop band, you can take a regular band and just hold on to it in your hands. If you have the loop, you're going to take it just above your wrists in front of you with your palms facing forward, your shoulder blades down your back and hug together, right? Yes. Make sure there's some resistance there, okay? And you're simply going to bend and extend, but you're going to keep your elbows pretty high because this is for your shoulders. Got it? So we're going to come into a little bit of a squat and bend your elbows. Keep your elbows parallel, your forearms parallel. So you can see that if you hold on to it, to a long band, you'll still get that resistance, right? Right into your shoulders. Exhale. And come sit back. And squeeze your glutes when you come up in your core. And 8. Keep your elbows high. 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Ooh, hope you're feeling it. All right, now you're going to keep your elbows at 90 degrees, shoulder blades down your back, and you're simply going to lift. And you can even toe tap and lift. So there's not a big lift. It's just a few inches. Your elbows are parallel, elbows in and parallel, forearms parallel. Just lift. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now you're just simply going to pulse it out. Pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and release. Oh yeah. Let's just kind of roll our shoulders. Hope you felt that in your shoulders. Big full breath. Oh yeah. Now I want you to come into a lovely yoga squat, whatever your squat looks like. So we warmed up our hips. Our shoulders are nice and warm. I want to get right into our upper back. So we're going to do it on our bum. So you're going to come right to seated. You're going to take a long band. And you're going to take the band around the arches of your feet. So we're going to get into our core a bit here too. How do we do that? Simply by tipping the top of your pelvis back. You're already in your core. So let's just kind of feel that. So exhale into it. Inhale. Find that breath. Find that connection in the core. You got that? Yep. Tipped back. So you don't have to continue. You can always come take a break. But how are we going to get into our upper back? So we're going to simply roll it back. Inhale and exhale. Yeah. Keep your elbows back and low. Yeah, right into our upper back. You're in charge of the connection of the how much resistance you want, right? Oh yeah, this should feel pretty good. Right into your upper back, and 8, shoulder blades down your back. 7, no shrug shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and you're going to do 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hold on to it, and all the way back up. Good. Release the band. Cross your shins, sitting up tall, and once again, you're going to fold forward and just get a nice stretch. And notice if you're getting a little bit deeper in your hips, breathing into it. And then all the way up to center, cross your opposite shin, right? So I'm up tall and forward. Right into and all the way back up to center and back to our upper back. These are the muscles that are really important for our posture. When we stand up tall, our heart and our chest can breathe. And of course, we're getting into our core here too. So if you're all ready, take the top of the pelvis back, and we're going to just pull it back a little higher, just a little higher. Like you're pulling something a little higher towards the armpits, or you're going to stay in your upper back, not so much into your shoulders, and stay in the core. So stay tipped back, stay tipped back unless you need a break, of course, right? Make sure you're breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and then 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and all the way back. And remove your band for now. Draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Round your back. Take a breath. Then cross your shins, roll forward, right into table pose. And you could always take some cats and cows, maybe even taking your hips back. You can take your toenails to the earth and getting a nice stretch in your upper back, releasing your head and your neck, and taking a breath. Good. And right back through down dog. Ah, yes. And once again, walk your dog. And then heel toe your feet to your hands. So we're where we started, but you might feel a little bit more flexible, releasing your head, your neck. Press your feet down, the inner edges as much as the outer edges of your feet. And then inhale, circle your arms all the way up and bring your palms together to your heart center and release. So now we're going to come back to our shoulders. So if you remember, we took our circular band just above your wrists, not on your wrists, just above where my watch is, where your watch might be, right? So there's resistance already. You can already feel it. Your shoulder blades are down your back, right? And you're going to start. Your elbows are high and your arms are parallel. Elbows high, right into your shoulders, like you're going to tap your shoulders and tap, right? And tap. And tap, sit back. Maybe sit a little deeper. Keep that resistance on your band. Yeah. And tap. And tap. And 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now you're going to keep your elbows parallel, forearms parallel, and you're simply going to widen them out and tap and tap, widen them out and tap. Keep the elbows parallel. The elbows don't fan out. 8, 7. Keep them high. 5, 4, 3, 2. You got to keep your belly engaged. And simply lift. 7, 6. Little, it's like 2 inches. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Oh, our shoulders are going to be really nice and strong today. So just give yourself a hug and back behind you. And a hug and back behind you. Good. And circle your hips. Make sure you didn't hold anything in your hips. Yep. Good. Take some nice big breaths. All right. Now come to the front of your mat, standing up tall. Your feet are hip width apart. And you're going to come deep into Utkatasana. Into nice Utkatasana, fierce warrior. Find your way into your twist, twisting to the right. Maybe you'll take your left elbow outside the right thigh, but the knees are parallel, right? Inhale back to center and all the way to your left, keeping your right outer hip back. So you're twisting to your left, nice twist, good. Inhale back to center. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step back to plank. Oh, you're going to be nice and strong here. Your shoulders, your upper back, your belly, right? Take a few breaths. Good. And then lower all the way onto the earth. Make your way into a cobra. Ah, nice. Or even an up dog. Nice stretch. And right back into down dog. Okay. Big full breath here. Stepping into your left foot, you're going to lift your right leg up, bend your right knee like you're kicking your right bum, and open your right hip. Just get a nice stretch there. Good. Then extend your right leg back. I like to even come onto the tiptoes of my left foot. Exhale, step your right foot forward and come all the way up into warrior one. So your hips are ready, right? Now you're going to lean forward, and I'm going to grab my long band, and you're going to put it under the arch of your right foot. Yeah. Palms up, shoulder blades down your back. We're going to come into our biceps now. Good. So as you bend your knee, you're going to lift your forearms, just like we did for our shoulders, but now this is for your bicep. And you're going to straighten your legs, keeping the right hip back, and exhale. Inhale. Good. Right into your bicep. Exhale. Yeah. Those muscles always look good when they're toned. They're easier to tone than triceps, right? Yeah, it's not as thin a muscle. Okay, anyway. Let's get a nice resistance here. Getting into your hips. A little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah, belly back. And 8, 7, 6, 5, a little deeper in your hips. 4, nice tall spine. 3, 2, last one. Now you're going to stay in warrior one legs. Elbows at 90 degrees and simply squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Oh yeah. Keep your band in your hand, make your way into a warrior 1, nice and deep. Then open your heart, and make your way right into warrior 2. Oh yeah, so set it up, making sure your right toes are out to the right, your spine is nice and long, deep hips. Now you're going to take your band behind your back, like you're putting on a towel to wrap around your body. And your palms are going to come forward. I'm holding the band between my thumbs and my first fingers. Palms are forward, like stop in the name of love, right? And you're going to press forward right into the pecs and come back. Straighten your right leg. Keep the right thigh bone drawing out as you press into the pecs and come back. So this is for your chest. Exhale. Yeah, make it really resist. So you want your pecs to be strong because it's the opposite of those back muscles. The chest muscles tend to get tight and the back muscles get lazy if we're not careful. And that's how we start slouching and getting that rounded back, which we do not want, right? So press into it, those pecs. Good. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Now we're going to take 8 little ones. 8, 7, 6, just halfway back. 5, stay in warrior 2 legs. 3, 2, last 1. Ooh! And release your band. Good. Soften both your knees. Take your bum back, like you're sitting back a little bit, and you're going to start to lean forward, reach sideways. I mean, right into triangle. So you're going to exhale into it, inhale slightly out of it. Keep your obliques, that right waist lifted. We're going to use those muscles again. But lift and come deep into that triangle pose. Deep into triangle, right? Yeah. Nice stretch here. Breathing into it. No rush. Exhale your left hand to the earth. Step all the way back to plank. And you can take a half vinyasa or come right into down dog. Right. And meet me in down dog. Nice dog. Good. Now I want all of us to take a child pose. Knees wide, big toes together. Take your hips back. Just kind of regrouping, checking in, taking in your what's going on in your body, what's going on in your breath, and thinking about your intention to remember to let things go we don't need to hold on to. When we have an opportunity to give, remember we can't take it with us, right? Good. We learned that from the Egyptians. All right, back to table. Let's take some cats and cows and prepare ourselves for the second side. Okay. Good. Yeah. So with my belly engaged, my pelvic floor lifted, right in cat, I'm going to start to make my way right into down dog. Oh yeah, I'm going to have all those muscles nice and ready to go. Pressing your fingertips down, stepping into your right foot. You're going to lift your left leg up, bend your left knee like you're kicking your bum, and open up your left hip. Take a breath. Oh yeah. Then extend your left leg long. Exhale, step your left foot forward and make your way right into warrior 1. Right? Remember? Yeah. Now you're going to take your band and once again, It's going to be under now your left arch of your left foot. You did it on the right. Make sure your shoulder blades are down your back. Your left outer hip is back. Your right inner thigh that's behind you is rolled back. So you got nice square hips. Now I'm going to take my palms out, my elbows in, and right back into my bicep. So I come into warrior two and out. Make sure your left knee does not come past your left ankle. Check that out. You might need a longer stance. Check it out. It's all about alignment so that we don't injure ourselves, right? So get a nice squeeze in your bicep. And of course, you're getting into your glutes. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, halfway down, elbows in, forearms out, and little squeezes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and all the way back. And right into warrior two. You shouldn't have to move as much as I am, but I want you to really check out your alignment. If your knee, if you're not stepping wide enough and your knee is past your toes, this is not good for your knee. You want to make sure your knee is not past your toes for sure, and only as far as your ankle. That's the best. Arms to T, shoulder blades down your back. And you're going to take the band once again behind you and palms forward. Ready? And squeeze right into the pecs and open. Squeeze. Big inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep that left thigh bone drawing back. Yeah. Don't let it kind of aim forward or meander forward, right? Good. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to stay deep in warrior two and do 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5. Right into those pecs. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And all the way back up. Releasing your band. Hands to your hips. Soften your knees. Take your bum back and start to dip into your triangle on the left. Going to take a few breaths here so you really have a chance to lift the left obliques, the left waist into the right, your arms long, twisting your left waist forward, and then straighten your legs, finding your breath. Good. Lean back, lean back, lean back. Oh, yeah. And release your right hand to the earth. Step all the way back to plank. You can take a half vinyasa or come right into down dog. This is our last one, by the way. Right into dog. And lower your knees to the earth. Excellent. And now you're going to come right onto your left hip. But before you do that, we're going to come to seated. And you're going to take your band just above your knees. So if you only have a long band, you can roll them around and hold on to them. Make a loop yourself just with a long band. But just above or below your knee on your thigh bones. Yeah. Yeah. And then you're going to come, I'm on my left side. So maybe it would be better for all on our left forearm. I'm taking my legs pretty long. Good. So the first part of this is to take your right hand to your right hip and simply lift your left waist right into the left obliques, which is really great. You might want to readjust your elbow because you want it kind of under your shoulder, and lift and lift. So you get the idea that the left waist is lifting into the right. Now, if you want to come a little deeper, you can lift and then lift your right thigh bone up, come back down. So you lift the hips, lift the right thigh bone, and come back down. Now, if this is a bit too much, you can always stay with your hip down and simply lift your right thigh bone. You're getting into the outer hip, which is really where I want to go. So you find your way, lift, good. Make sure you're breathing. Yep. Eight. Yeah. 7. 6. 5. Now, focus on those muscles. 3, take a break anytime you need one. 2. Last one. Oh, yeah. And all the way onto your left elbow. Dave the beach pose, right over here. So you're going to extend your legs nice and long. So now you're in a nice long plane. And you're simply going to lift and lower and lift and lower. Yeah. Simple. Sometimes I feel like the basics are the best. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 8 little pulses, 7, 6, really pulses. 3, 2, 1, and release. Bend your knees and just get a nice little massage here. Good. All right, so now we're going to come to lying on your back. I'm going to turn around because you're going to have to go on my other side. But I want you to come on your back for now. Good. Draw your knees to your chest. Make sure everything is nice and released in your low back. Yeah. Then you're going to take your knees so that they're above your hips. You can lift your shins. Take your hands behind your head and simply squeeze your core. Let your core lift you, not your hands against your head. And as you do so, you're going to widen your legs wide and then come back to center. So find a little extension wide. That should also help in the low core and the pelvic floor. And come back. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale up. So you want to gaze up. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Squeeze. So I'm not landing. I'm just keeping my fingertips on my neck just for support. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and all the way back to center. Yeah, give yourself a hug. Roll your ankles one way and then the other. Good. And then you're going to roll all the way onto your right side. Right, now we're going to be on our right. Oh, no. Okay. We're going to be on our right forearm, guys. Your right elbow is beneath your right shoulder. The first piece is to lift the right waist into the left. So you can simply lift your right waist up and keep your right hips on the earth, or you can lift your hips, right? So this is the first piece of it, remember? The second piece is to lift the right waist into the left and then lift the left thigh bone up and back down and release. So lift, find your way, what feels right for you. Yeah, you want to get into those obliques. I thought this was a great way to do it. Yeah. Good. And 8. You can always lift your left arm. 7, 6, whatever you like. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And we're going to just take little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 4, 2, and release. Oh, yeah. And come all the way to sitting on your bum. And let's release that wicked band, shall we? Okay. Now, anyway. Take the soles of your feet together, sitting up tall, long spine, and start to fold forward just a bit with a long spine, keeping the pinky side toe of your feet pressing down. Imagine you're drawing them in, but they're stuck, and you're going to get a nice compression in your hip socket, and that's what you want. You want to feel that muscular energy right into your hips. Keep that. And then lengthen your thigh bones longer. And then you might be able to get a little deeper in this pose. And you're just going to breathe into it with your eyes closed. Maybe a little mantra for your intention. There are no pockets in the shroud. All the way back up. Very nice. All right. Now you're going to cross your shins and you're going to grab a band. You're going to take your band to the right side of your body. And then you're going to take your right hand and press on the band. Now you're going to keep the band in your left hand. And I want you to take your left elbow up to the sky. Your left elbow is aiming up to the sky, and then you're going to lift your left arm up. And voila, you're in your tricep, but you're also in your obliques. So as you exhale and you extend your left arm right into the tricep, you can also squeeze your right obliques, the right side of your body, your right waist. Yeah, that's how you do it. And just get right into your tricep. Yeah. So everything should be really strong, aligned. And this should feel, a little challenging. That's up to you, right? Good. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh, but we're going to stay at the side and do halfway. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And release. Oh, I hope you guys felt that in your tricep. I love that one. All right. So we have to go right to the other side, guys. All right. The band's on your left side. You take your left hand to press it down. You take the band in your right hand, right elbow up and over your head. Make sure your heart is open, your right hip is grounded because you're going to squeeze your left obliques. But as you do that, your right hip has to stay grounded. You have to root to really get everything into it, right? And exhale. Exhale. Let's take a few more. And then we will count 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and last halfway, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh, yeah. And reset. Keep your band around. We're going to have to do one more set. But in the meantime, extend your legs long. Roll your inner thighs towards the earth. And I want you to sit up really tall. So imagine your sit bones are stuck and you're trying to slide your bum back. Oh, a little taller. Good. Take a big breath as you draw your right knee in towards your chest, rolling your right ankle. Good. And you're going to step your right foot high up into your left thigh. I like to walk my left hip back. Check out your left knee, your left toes, aiming up to the sky. Check it out. Inhale, circle your arms up, keeping your thigh bones grounded, and then start to fold forward, fold forward, fold forward, over your left leg, softening into it, keeping both thigh bones grounded. And breathe into it. Press your thigh bones down to come all the way up. Oh yeah, shake that out. All right, left knee in towards your chest. Roll your left ankle. So much to do in so little time. Okay, step your left foot high up into your right thigh. Really set it up, making sure your right knee aims to the sky, your right toes aim up. Inhale, circle your arms up, keeping your thigh bones grounded. Square your heart towards your right foot. And then start to fold into it. Getting a nice stretch. Keep both thigh bones grounded. You'll find there's a difference there. And breathe into it. Good. Press your thigh bones down to come all the way back up. And let's come back to seated. This time, you're going to take your band in your right hand. And you're going to take your elbow wide. Take your left hand out to the left. Bend your left elbow to grab the band to get lots of resistance. And we're going to get into our right tricep once again, but this time the shoulder blades are going to be hugging together down our back. And you're simply going to lift your right elbow. So your right forearm, but the right elbow aims a little wide. Yeah, we're going to get a little different part of your tricep on the right. Right? Yeah. You adjust your own resistance. Yeah. So good. Maybe even smile. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then just halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Oh, yeah. Shake that puppy out. Yeah. All right. Last thing on the left. Left hand. Bend your left elbow so that's wide, so it's aiming out towards the left. Right hand out to the right with your thumb down. Grab the band, find you the resistance that works for you. And you have your shoulder blades down your back, nice long spine, and you simply extend and extend. As if you want to reach it out to the left, just a bit. Your palm aims out to the left. Make sure your wrist is long. There's no bend in your wrist. Your hand is simply an extension of your forearm, right? Find that resistance. Yep. Good. Take a few more. And then we'll count. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And oh yeah. Hope you guys are feeling the love. All right, let's remove all those things. Give yourself a hug. Notice which elbow's on top. My left elbow's on top. Give yourself a hug and just fold forward. Releasing your head, your neck. Close your eyes and just breathe into it. And then inhale all the way up. Take your arms to T. And take your opposite elbow on top. And fold into it. Good. And inhale all the way up. Good. Now, once again, you're going to take the soles of your feet together. We did this before, but this time you're going to take your right hand to your left knee, your left hand to your right knee, and just open up your knees, getting a nice stretch forward. Just stretch into it, opening up your knees, and getting a good stretch in your shoulders, your back. Right. Then inhale to center. Right arm, my right arm's on top now, my left arm's beneath. Right? And then get a nice stretch in the other shoulder. Breathing into it. Letting go any tension you feel in your shoulders. And all the way back up. Draw your knees to your chest. Once again, give yourself a hug. And slowly roll one vertebra at a time, top of the pelvis back, using those core muscles we connected with. Good. Walk your shoulder blades together. Tuck the top of your pelvis back. Draw your knees to your chest and drop your knees to the right. Just get a nice little twist here, just to make sure everything is nice and connected. Take a big breath in and out. Good. Change sides. Lift your knees. Drop to the left. And take a breath. So good. Good. Then make your way back to center. Bring your palms up beside you, walking your shoulder blades together. Take a big inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. As you release your legs long and wide of your mat, allow every muscle in your body to release. Like a corpse, you're melting into the earth. And take rest. Start rolling your wrists and your ankles. Inhale, extend your arms up over your head. Exhale for your mouth. Draw your knees to your chest and roll to your right side. Remembering when you think you need something or you want something or you can't let something go or you're having a hard time maybe giving more than you might, remember that old proverb, right? Make your way to a seat on your mat. Bring your palms together to your heart center with your eyes closed. Remember, there are no pockets in a shroud. The light in me honors that light in you. Namaste. Mwah. Stop the recording.